Hello, back again here on my YouTube channel. We made already quite a few videos, and I think you like them, since I see that a lot of people are checking them out and have a lot of questions. Some questions are definitely from people who I can tell they do not play the violin, but they're pretty much interested into the whole trade and the whole thing. And others are very specific questions where I can say, hey, these ones are making violins themselves, or they just play and they want to adjust it. So the violin is a very nice instrument. Today we make questions and answers, okay? I have here a few which I think is pretty interesting and funny. So let's get started with our questions, okay? Somehow I would like to take off the glasses when I watch into the camera, but then I can't read them, so it's okay. So we just leave, and I make here the professor of violin making. Okay, let's get started with the first question. Great video, I love your work. Do you make left-handed violins? And just by chance, 2 days ago, somebody, Fernando from Argentina, even stopped by here with his daughter, Alessandra. But Fernando wanted to have a left-handed violin, how much it will cost, and if I have them already in stock. We all know how a violin is made. From the outside, left-handed, right-handed, maybe the pegs are in the other way around, but actually you couldn't see the difference. But actually, if you make the violin, there is a difference inside that you have to make the bass bar on the other side, right? When I make the thicknesses, I even make a little bit higher the thicknesses where the sound post is. So if I would now have a customer who is looking for a left-handed violin, I probably would suggest, come check all the instruments out, feel the difference, listen the difference, understand the difference of comfort of playing and the kind of quality of sound it makes the more you go up into the prices. And then you decide this one would be something I would love, and then I would probably suggest, okay, you want a Violinmaker, Guarneri, Ole Bull, or a Stradivari because you want a nice equal and nice equilibrated sound, or you want something Guarneri rough. Then we decide which model, and then I just would start from the very beginning just to make your custom left-hand violin, okay? And I can guarantee actually for the quality. In most cases, since the left-handed instruments are not sold so quick, I would just ask like a 500 euro deposit just to see that you're actually really willing and not just let's give it a try, okay? Because it's time we dedicate to make that just for you. Next one, here a random question, why have I never seen a Stradivarius violin with a Stradivarius bridge? It's just because Stradivari actually worked a long time ago. At that time, all the instruments were made in a different way, with a shorter neck, a larger neck, different strings, completely got all. They made baroque music at that time, no steel strings. So the bridge was a baroque bridge. The bridge we are using nowadays is pretty young and has developed even in the last 100 years to the bridge we are using right now. I'm pretty traditional, even though I love innovation. But as long as I feel that this traditional bridge, French bridge we get from France, from Aubert, actually I love it to get it. If you stick on just what you have to do and you do it the way it should be done, there's still a lot of things to learn before I agree to make a completely new innovative bridge. We face nowadays music with a different kind of taste. So let Stradivari be there, and we do now the classical bridge right now, okay? Very good. Next question, question number 3. Noel Pech. Wonderful. I wonder how long it actually takes to make a violin. Once you have discovered the piece of wood and the plain shape. Yes. How long does it take to make a violin? So when I started to make violins, I was obsessed in being quick and fast. And in these years, it was probably the 4th or 5th year of my violin making career, I just said, hey, how long does it actually take? So I took a watch and I wrote down all the time, and I did it really fast, okay? And I realized to make it in close to 100 hours without varnishing and without setup, okay? And this is probably my record. Nowadays it counts that what you have is working perfect, okay? So to make a good instrument, it's all the question about time. So I would say calculate more or less 1 month for one instrument, okay? While I'm making a violin in the morning, the first hour probably I'm putting already a layer on the last one, which I was doing, okay? So I just try to varnish, then I put it into my UV box, turn it on, go back to the workshop and do my other things, okay? If I'm really under time pressure, I can make it quicker, not in 1 month, maybe in 3 weeks. In this time, I actually work until very late at night. I'm kind of a workaholic, and then while I'm doing this, I say, Edgar, cool down, take your time. Just think of if you make a bass bar, you would just have to glue it in. It's better not to glue it in. Time passes by. Next day you fresh, you slept over it, you look at it and you say, oh my God, I wanted to glue this in yesterday. Just make a few retouches, and I think giving yourself a little bit the time to get a certain distance to what you make gives you a better result, okay? I could talk about this for days, weeks, for every single question, okay? Once I see that you leave some questions which you are not happy and you want some more information and you write down your questions and everything, then more and more we keep on going. I will make just a specific video for this or for this or for that, okay? Question number 4. Mr. Russ, do you loosen the strings before lifting them off when you lift it on the bridge? No, I don't loosen the strings. I just do it carefully, tick, tick, with 2 fingers. There's plenty of space that you just can lift it up. And then I just, like this. And if you're really good, then I sometimes even make it in the upper part, just a little bit. And you will hear the difference. I hope you got this. Question number 5. Edgar, can you do a video on how you measure the precise location, lateral and vertical, of the sound post? Cello thing is this. This is a good question. Assuming you've already found its best sound position. Yeah, we could do that. I somehow told you already, but I think we have to work on it. And we will make a video. Anna just said we have to make a video, yeah. So Anna, we make a video on this one?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Because sound post is pretty interesting. I even have now by the way, maybe you can hear it. I have microphone here, microphone there. Sound is getting better and better, just like in violin making, you know. So with the sound post, I thought also to put the GoPro very close so that you can just really see what I do, because with these cameras you're always a little bit too far away. And when it comes to sound post, it's a question of even less than 1/10 of a millimeter. You know, sometimes you don't even see it. Maybe it's even less than 100, tick, tick, and you can hear the difference. So we will make a video there. Thanks for this good question. It's not the only one in this direction. Question number 6. Guy must have millions of splinters now. That's true. We start with a few pieces of wood, and then we have bags, garbage, litter bags full with wood, and every day we clean and clean and clean. And Michaela is coming and is cleaning the workshop, and we clean, and we make a lot. So out of these 3-4 pieces of wood, we make a violin. At the end, you have bags full with garbage. So this is now the end of the first part of questions. We would have pages and pages and pages, but we stop right now and we make a second part of questions and answers. So if you like this video, just subscribe and the ring button. Bye. Okay.